Welcome back everyone, I'm Kidblues Games, this is Planet Crafter, and let's crack on with what we're doing, shall we? At the end of the last episode, we built this lovely big biodome. We moved all of our food production in here, we moved all of the heaters upstairs because we built some extra compartments up here. 5 Tech 2 heaters here, 4 Tech 3 heaters here. We don't really need the Tech 2s anymore, they're only doing, what, 4.5 heat each? Each one of these is doing 28.5. So we might melt these down and turn them into more Tech 3s. But we've begun expanding the base. We've gone upwards and we've gone outwards. We could of course fill that entire dome with food growers, probably will. Because, spoilers, food isn't just used to eat. Food has many other uses as well. Let's just top that off. Drink of water. We can be cavalier because we're growing our own food, and this beautiful thing here is grabbing one water bottle out of the air every 150 seconds. Infinite food, infinite water, happy, happy days. Right, first order of business. Let's make a little, there we are, 3, 2 and 1. That is a base in our pocket. Because we said we were going to go over here and investigate this huge wreck in the desert. So let's go. We went that way, looked at that big ring, that's another desert full of resources there. We went behind that into the slanted rocks. Didn't find anything too good there. I must remember there's 2 golden chests over there which we haven't looked in yet. So they might have good stuff in them. But for right now, we are looking inside this massive wreck. Looks like snowy mountains. There's definitely ice up there. Can't tell if that's snow or dust. I think it's snow. That'll all melt. There's big arches, big rocky archways this way. I haven't been looking out for loot boxes. I'm sure I've flown past about 5 or 6. That looks like a gun. Right, this is a big wreck. So, little flat area here. We'll plop down our little satellite base. Boop. And a door. Boop. And get inside. Replenish the oxygen. Right, let's go wreck diving. And this looks to be by far the biggest wreck we've investigated yet. Is there anything up here? No, but it looks hella cool. In the door. Immediately, a choice of direction. Right, torch on. Ooh, a ladder. Okay, let's not go up the ladder or down the ladder until we've finished this entire level. More of these servers which need the Tech 2 deconstruction tool, which we do not have. Okay, can we turn left? Yes, we can. Door. That's the kind of door that's open when you turn on the power. So that's another reason to come back here. If we can work out what fuel goes in these reactors. There's a loot box. What's that? A lerma seed. That's good. We just spent our one and only lerma seed. More lermas. Lerma. Nulna. Cool. Hey! Super alloy. We like that. That's good. A ladder that goes up. Okay. This wreck is on at least 3 levels then. Bunks with a toilet. What's this? Squash seeds. An entire rocket engine. More squash seeds. Eggplant seeds and more eggplant seeds. Okay, profitable so far. We're kind of like half out of oxygen, so we should go back. Balls, which way did we come in? Yeah, through here. And through here, and through here, and straight through, and straight through, and straight through, and out. Get into the little base, quick. Do we have enough iron to make a locker? Yes we do. Jolly good. Let's offload all... There's 3 Nulnas and an entire rocket engine. That's nice, because we know that rocket engines cost... What, a iridium rod and super alloy? We just found an entire engine. That's nice. We needed 2 of those to build our jetpack, and spoilers, you need them for building the rockets you send into space, so that's going to be good. Right, we came up here, we went in there, and then we were coming in here. More seeds, lovely, and a microchip box, lovely. That'll be something else cool for us to unlock. Right, I think we've done all of this level. So we'll go back out, and then we'll go left, and we'll go down into the bottom level, which is through there. Yeah. More stuff. Good haul of stuff so far. Good haul of stuff. And here, left, down, down, and down. Okay, this is quite a big wreck. Demolish that. Come on, come on, come on. Go away, go away. Bean seeds on the floor. Thank you. More cosmetic stuff. Really? I mean, that's more like it, but... Really? Just a box full of nothing but iron? Okay. Well, that's us full already. We haven't even been this way yet. There's more seeds, so we'll come back for them. And another microchip box. Let's just get our way back out. Well, at least we've got enough iron to make another storage box now, I suppose. Blimey, can't believe that. A loot box had nothing but iron in it. I know iron's important, but crikey. 4 super alloy. 2 uranium, lots of seeds. Iridium rod, an entire rocket engine. This has been absolutely amazing so far. Okay, so it's left, left, left. Get stuck, jump around here, down the ladder, this way, pick up the 2 seeds, and the blueprint. Delete the box. Pick up the other seeds. We did go down that way, but we have not been down this way. More seeds. Is this a farming ship or something? Oh, balls, another 2 loot boxes. Well, that one's absolutely rammed. There's more seeds on the shelves there. Right, we're coming back here again. We're definitely gonna need a 3rd storage locker. Remember, there's another ladder which went up. What the hell is that? A bioplastic nugget? Don't know what that is. I'm sure it's going to be needed for something. And mushroom seeds. Okay. Another different crop type. Left, 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 left. Down the ladder. Along the corridor here, all the way to the end. Empty this box, demolish the box, turn around, get the seeds. Eggplant, squash, squash. Nice. And back up and out. Then we'll go down the other side and up the ladder to the upper deck. We're actually quite thirsty and a little bit hungry. Did we find any actual food or water here? No, that's not great. We're going to have to go home pretty much as soon as we finish this wreck. Up, up, turn right, all the way down here. Here, ladder up. Okay. Ooh. Right, that's the nuclear reactor. That's another blueprint chip. More of these servers that we cannot demolish yet. There's a Lerma seed. There's another seed. Loot box with another bioplastic nugget. Nice. And another server. And the other doors are locked for the moment. Okay. So until we can turn the reactor on, I think that's this wreck finished. That was a lot of stuff. Well, we got some food. Just gonna take a look around the outside of this thing. Jetpacks are great, they'll let you get anywhere. I don't remember seeing that when we were inside. Ah, broken window. Cool, we're on the bridge. Crikey, what's in here? Hey, more seeds, because of course. And there's a door there, but it doesn't look like we can get to it. We can't deconstruct any of this stuff. Nothing under the stairs. Okay. Let's bust this joint. Right, what are we taking home? Blueprints, super alloy food, not overly concerned with uranium, yes. That, no. We'll take one mushroom seed, leave the rest. Tuscus seeds seem to be pretty good, so we'll take them because they're 400 oxygen. We don't have any more lermas at home, so we'll take some of them. And all uranium. No, I can see us making at least 2 or 3 trips. Right, let's go. Let's take all this stuff home. Because the base is so big you can see it from here now. That's the Iridium Cave with our little base. And the home base. Oh, okay. New blueprint received. Biolab. That's another new building to add to the base. And that's a big one. Nice, nice, nice. And we're home again. We're going to go and plant some mushrooms. Good. Eggplant's ready. Mushroom. Just farm all this stuff. That's ready, that's ready. They'll go away in the food locker like that. Tons of food. We'll just eat some. Seeds, drink of water, pick up a water, and do 4 unlocks. Wow. Tech 2 blueprint pinning. Tech 2 jetpack. That sounds more like it. Tech 4 mining speed. And a map information rocket. Okay, we said we needed 3 bioplastic nuggets and a uranium rod so we can build another Tech 1 reactor, which is just 2 water bottles. Right, that's another Tech 1 reactor. Lovely. Come out here, tap that. Bam! Another 86 power. So power's 108 available. Right, now I think we're actually going to make a launch platform. 3 super alloy. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 3 titanium. 3 iron. Let's go outside. And this thing's pretty big. And no exaggeration. Bam! Launch platform. And this makes rockets. Just climb up the ladder instantly. Here we are. Right, map information rocket. Displays points of interest on a map. But we need a super alloy rod and osmium. Don't have the recipe for either of these. GPS satellite. Asteroid attraction rocket. This multiplies all of your heat production buildings by 1000%. That's a 10 times increase. It costs 1 rocket engine, 2 super alloy, and 3 cobalt. And it causes a meteor shower, which each meteor that lands spawns between 5 and 6 uranium. And this one, the magnetic field projection rocket, requires 1 rocket engine, 2 super alloy, and 3 silicon. And this multiplies all of your pressure buildings by 1000%, which is 10 times. And it causes an iridium asteroid shower. And each asteroid that lands produces between 5 and 6 iridium. So, these are going to be how we're going to increase. Instead of spamming lots of buildings, each rocket will multiply the effectiveness of these particular buildings by 10. And it's significantly cheaper to build 1 of these rockets than it is to build another 10 of all of your buildings. So that's why rockets are really cool, man. So we'll be looking at doing that. And we do have 1 rocket engine. Bam. We could make our own super alloy, but we don't actually have enough aluminium at the moment. What we really need to find is osmium, because we've got enough power now. Do we? Yeah, 53 power to run 1 ore extractor. And we kind of said that we know that rockets need iridium rods to be produced. So we want a sustainable way of getting iridium. But we could send up rockets to make... I mean, you're spending a rocket engine to produce some iridium. As long as you get more than 9 iridium from the asteroid shower, then you can build another rocket. The problem is we'll run out of super alloys because we need aluminum. We know that if we can build this ore extractor, that will produce iron and titanium and silicon and cobalt and magnesium. It will not produce aluminium. But I think if we place an ore extractor there by these towers, that will produce aluminium. And if we build one in there, that will produce iridium. So if that's producing aluminium and that's producing iridium and all the other base ores, then that does mean we can manufacture as much super alloy as we need. And then if we can produce our own super alloy and our own iridium, that means we can make effectively infinite rockets. We send up uranium rockets because we only need 2 uranium. I mean, that's an iridium rod is 9 iridium, so we only need 2 uranium. T2 jetpack needs sulfur and osmium, both of which we haven't found. That's annoying. Right, one thing we haven't looked at is that blocked off ice tunnel which is up by that wreck, so I think we should go and investigate that, because I think that said it began melting at 100 NK and we're at like 451, so, and we've already found one cave that looked as if it had been completely melted and was then unmelting, because I think these are going to be the next things. I mean, T4 heater unlocks at 63 parts per billion oxygen. We're only on 2. T5 jetpack unlocks at 5 million TI. We're only at 3.46. The heat at least is going crazy. T1 algae generator unlocks at 2000 and we're at 455. Tech 2 nuclear reactor unlocks at 1.5 million. We're only at 687,000. So we're going to have to make numbers go up. So let's just have a look, because the best way of making numbers go up is to make rocket go up. Multiplies everything we have by 10, and that is immense. So what we need is enough osmium to make 2 drills, at least 2 drills. One producing iridium and all the other random stuff, and another one making aluminium and all the other random stuff. And then we should be able to make all the stuff we need. Let's just... Aha! This cave... Oh, bugger. I forgot about this place. Oh, crapola. This is just... Right, you know what? Let's just sort this place out a little bit better before we do anything else. Right. That's this place kind of sorted out a little bit better. Yeah, there's a couple of aluminum in here. And another one. Right, they'll be coming home with us because that's the one thing we lack. There's some water here, that's good to know. Right. This has melted now. And right in front of us is some bloody osmium. Get in there. And some sulfur. Cool. Sweet. Ice begins melting at 5,000. Okay. So, we know that the front of this cave melted at 100 heat. That's why it's all melty and gone. But the ice deeper in the cave will not melt for quite some time. But we have got the osmium we wanted, which is wonderful. Right, and we got some sulfur. I can't remember what it is that needed sulfur, but it was something we were looking at. Do we need to take any more of this? Yeah, we'll take the iridium because we can turn that into iridium rods and therefore into rockets. Right, let's go home. There was another... there was the frozen cave in the iridium cave. We'll investigate that next, I think. Alright. You know, when I said the map had drastic changes, that was not what I was talking about. No siree. It wasn't just the sky turning blue. No. There are significant changes to the map. You guys are not going to believe it. We have only dipped our little pinky toe in what this game has to offer. Right, let's just turn this into a rod straight away, just because it condenses it. Because if we want to convert our iridium rod back into 9 iridium, we can build the recycling machine. And that will deconstruct it. So let's put the sulfur in here as well. Osmium can go in with the cobalt because they're both blue, just to confuse everybody. Because that's always fun. Right, what do we need to build one drill? Iridium rod. Got. 2 osmium. Got. Super alloy. Not got, but can make from that, and 1 titanium. Bloody titanium, man. There's one, there's one, there's one. Literally the first thing I see when I step out the door is the thing I need. That's what I like. Get out of my way, stupid buildings. Right, that's one of them. Got another aluminium. And 1 more sodding titanium. Of course it is. Now the question is, do we build this ore extractor in the iridium cave or in the aluminum field? I think I'm going to go for aluminum field, because we know that if we send one type of rocket up, it will give us iridium rocks, and if we send a different type of rocket up, it will give us uranium rocks. And neither of these will give us aluminium rocks. There's a box there. Oh yeah, there's 2 golden boxes. There's one right under here and another one here. Okay, so we're definitely building the first ore extractor here. in here somewhere. We'll build it next to the little outpost base we made. Just in here. Okay, ore extractor. Bam. And that's what ore extractors look like. Lovely. Let me look at the box. There. Its primary thing is aluminum. So I think it's 50% of the time it will produce one aluminum. The other 50% of the time it will be one of the other 5 base things. Like cobalt, silicon, iron, titanium, things like that. So we've effectively got infinite of these resources from that, so that's nice. I like that. Right. Before I forget, I think there's a loot box right here. Bam! Super alloy. I'll take that. I'll take that to the bank. For the minute, we're just going to drop everything off here, because there is that yellow loot box round the back of this place. And the one under the bridge that we're going to take home as well. Let's do some fancy backward flying. Yep. Where is this yellow box? There it is, I see it. And bam! Oh, love that. Another 600. And iridium rod and super alloys. Nice. We'll look in the one that's under the bridge. We'll deconstruct that, then we'll take them back to this base up here. And then we'll work out what we're taking home. That's one thing we're taking home. That one iridium right there. I see you there, little yellow box. Come here. Another effigy, and well, we've got another 600 for the oxygen. That's good. Should probably build another 5 oxygen machines at some point. Yes, I know, I'm thirsty. We have infinite water and infinite food, so I don't care. Bam. Bam. Right, put all this stuff in here, then we'll organise it and work out what we want to take home. Organise. Right. Super alloys and aluminum for sure. The iridium for sure. Organise. Wow. I mean, that was pretty bloody good, if I do say so myself. All of this garbage can just stay in here. Let me fly. Right, if this produced anything yet? Yes, but just iron. Hasn't made any aluminum yet. As I said, it does produce random garbage. So we'll have to manually go back and check that every once in a while. Could build a shredder, or I could just throw the rest of the stuff on the floor and let it despawn. Alright, we got lots of stuff. We've got 2 more 600s for the oxygen. Like that, and like that. Lovely. Plants. Bim bim. That is 5 400% Tuska seeds, you know. Maybe we should build another 5 oxygen things. I mean, oxygen is at 607. I'm not sure if it's lagging behind the others or not. I think that's like 2.68 thousand, and these are still on 540 and 751. But it's going to need to get to 63,000 to get to the Tech 4 heater. How much power have we got? Only 19. I do actually want to build another drill first. I think we've got all the stuff to build that drill, so we're going to need more power, which means another uranium rod. Have we got 9 uranium? Just. That's 8. That's 9. Alright. Go nuclear reactors. And 3 super alloys. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. and 2 more waters. And these things really don't need a lot of stuff, do they? Slap it down. Come on. You were green just a second ago. There you go. Right. Now we have enough power to make another drill. And drills are 2 osmium, iridium rod, super alloy, aluminium, and 1 titanium. And this one's getting built in the iridium mine. Okay, we're actually making solid progress now. We effectively got infinite of all this garbage, because we've got 2 drills now. The only other thing I'd really like to find is a source of uranium, so we can build a drill in a uranium mine. Then we really will be winning. Let's just put the drill here next to our little base. Here it goes. Bam! Yep, it's producing iridium. Sweet. And I think I saw, out the corner of my eye, 2 little iridiums hiding back here. So let's have you. And we'll have you. And you. In fact, did we empty out this loot box that was up here? No, we didn't. It only had garbage in it. I'll get rid of it anyway. I see you hiding back here, little iridiums. Come to Papa. Bloody hell, that one was difficult to get. Had to be pixel perfect there. And there's another one here. Oh, there's still quite a lot. Right, maybe we didn't mine it all out. We have now. I'll be having a look at the frozen cave after I've emptied out all the iridium. Looks like the cave's clear. Aluminum. Why did I not see all this aluminum last time? Right, we've got room for one more thing. Oh, there's a loot box right here. Computer chip, yes please. Right, let's get some oxygen and go home and unload. Cool. Right, now we're cooking on gas. Now we are absolutely kicking a butt. Should maybe build a biolab at some point. We unlocked that and haven't built it. Whoops. But drills are more fun. Drills give you stuff. Right, let's do this unlock. A fence. Hey, we've moved to a new stage. Liquid water. That now means that all the ice is going to be gone. I do believe. Yep. Notice the lack of any white dots here? All the ice has melted. And we actually have liquid water on the surface. And a loot box, which I didn't see before. Alright. I told you this basin turned into a sea, and it happens quite quickly. And the thing about water is that if the foundations of your buildings are sitting in water, the buildings no longer work. So if you built your base here, next to the escape pod, you're in for a bad time. That's why I built my base up here on this plateau. So that is going to become a sea. And it's going to become a sea very quickly. And all the ice has melted. All the ice back here is now gone. So if you haven't got the water thingy already, you're in trouble. Right, let's go back to the iridium cave and investigate the cave in there. I'm assuming it's going to be full of osmium and sulfur, like the one up there was. Maybe they even link together. I'll have a look. I'm assuming all that ice back there is going to melt as well now. Can we jetpack our way up here? Yes. A jetpack's kind of weird. You get a feel for it. It kind of follows the cursor, but kind of not. You can't go, like, straight up. See, I'm kind of topping out at a maximum elevation. Oh. Oh, hello, new... Where are we now? Okay. There's aluminum here. Quite a lot of it. And sulfur. Yeah, well, according to the sulfur on the ground and the yellow clouds, I'm assuming this is a natural place to find sulfur. Well, that's nice. And it's easy to get to as well. Oh, hello. What have you got for me? Ooh, uranium. Nice. I think there's another cave here. Oh, blue sparkles. Yep, more osmium. We're going to have to be careful, we're actually running out of oxygen. Right, 2 osmium is enough. That's all we need to build a drill. I'll investigate the rest of this cave when we get some oxygen in our lungs. Alright. So there's aluminum and sulfur here. And I think if we build a drill here, we'll get infinite sulfur. Nice. I'd rather find a uranium cave though. Some source of infinite uranium would be lovely. For now, I'll just take some oxygen. Right, good. So we found a new biome, the sulfur biome. Uranium's looking a bit sad. Right, we've got enough osmium for another drill. Where we want to build that drill, don't know quite yet. Okay. How much power have we got? 72 available. What does this biolab need? 2 osmium, oh bugger. 40 power, 3 super alloy and an aluminum. I've got 2 super alloy, that and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. That's another super alloy and another 2 Aussies. Super alloy, and I believe that's everything for the biolab. Yep. Okay. Where are we going to put the biolab? Maybe, if we can, unlock it through this way. So we've got like the oxygen and food lab here. The biolab hopefully will attach on there. It might be a little too close to that. Let's have a look. Biolab. Bam! Oh man, it's huge. It's a big 4x4 building. Is it gonna... Why you no snap? You snap. It won't even go anywhere. Look, it's just like saying no. Okay, that's weird. Give me my biolab. So now it wants to snap. Oh, come on, man. It was snapping just a second ago. I'll try spinning it round. Sometimes these things are a little bit finicky with where they go. Come on. Just snap on. Conceivably we could build it up here and then put another ladder. I don't really want to go 3 high, but we might have to. Yeah, it only wants to seem to want to snap on upstairs. Green, 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 green. Now it's snapping in green. Oh game, why you gotta be like this? I'm dying of oxygen, let me in. Okay, welcome to the biolab. Aha! And this is where we make bioplastic nuggets. Apparently it needs 2 mushrooms, 1 silicon and a water bottle. And fertilizer needs algae and sulfur and 2 eggplants. T2 fertilizer needs fertilizer, algae, squash and 2 methane cartridges. Explosive powder needs 2 sulfur and 1 iridium. Bacteria needs 3 algae and 3 water. Mutagen needs 1 bacteria, 1 methane and 1 sulfur. Right, we don't know where to get methane or algae. But everything else we can make. Right, after a little bit of off-camera finagling, cleared out the middle of the room, building a wall of lockers here, just to like separate this out. Put all the advanced stuff in here, just because, and then at some point I will remove this room, this room, and this room, and this room, and replace them with one large size room, simply to get rid of this column and all these interconnecting walls, which will give us a lot more space. But for now, this is how it's going to be. Right, what else were we going to do? We've got 32 power left. Not quite enough to build another ore extractor. We haven't got enough osmium anyway. Could go back into that sulfurous cave and look for more, so why don't we do that? We'll just eat and drink before we go. Yum yum, have some beans. Right, let's go. We should really be launching rockets now, but I want to investigate all the caves first. Because caves seem to be pretty good. We haven't even been over that way, and I think all that big ice is melting. That's one of the issues with the drastic changes to the map. Sometimes you miss out on the changes because you haven't even been somewhere yet and it's completely changed from how it is when the game starts. We haven't really done all that much exploring. Maybe we'll do that. Now that we have 2 drills producing an infinite number of the base resources, maybe we'll spend the next episode just loading up with iron and titanium and silicon and actually exploring this place and setting up little bases wherever we can. That hasn't melted yet. That melts at 5,000 heat. So I'm guessing that this place, if we made a drill here, we would get osmium. And that melts at what? Come on, give me a figure. Or is it actively melting now? I think that's actively melting now. So we'll come back and have a look at that later on. Right, 4 more osmium. That's lovely. Okay, running a bit low on the cobalt and the uranium. Still haven't found a uranium mine. And we're 4.49% of the way to the lakes stage. We went from rain to liquid water very quickly. This is like dragging a bit. Because as we know, we haven't quite unlocked things like T4 heaters and T2 nukes and T4 drills, and we haven't really built enough oxygen stuff. So when we come back, we'll probably build another 5 oxygen things out there, maybe another reactor, and we'll see where we can go from there. The base is expanding, got the biolab, we can make advanced stuff. We're growing pretty much all the crops, beans, squash, mushrooms, eggplants. We're finding recipes that actually demand multiples of these, so we're going to have to actually start making more food planters and planting up all these seeds, because we know that we need mushrooms and squash and eggplants for some of the recipes now. So yeah, that's going to be good. So anyway, come back and see how we get on, and until then, do look after yourself. I'll talk to you again soon.